Hello everyone, welcome to Stonehearth, me BANTO. I hope you guys are having a good day today, and I want to show you guys something that I've been working on in the background a little bit for our Viking themed town. So I've been working on another building over here, which is supposed to be like a little crane house for our harbor. So the idea is that this one will be able to load up some crates and some barrels and whatever goods we desire to be loading, and then I can push it up here and carry it inside of here. So that's the idea for it. And also have a little room under here, so it do have an inside as well. And we're gonna use the engineer later on to pump out the water from inside over here. So that's gonna be nice, or maybe some dry stones with geomancer later on. So we do have a little bit of storage in here. We also are doing our little storage house over here, and we're probably gonna need plenty of different places for storage as we go. And we're also gonna prepare today both for the half-accurate lore, but also the goblin and warhorns that we have here, that we hear in the wilderness. But let's check this one out first, because they kind of go hand in hand. So we're gonna level up Knightfoot and an archer, get some good healing stuff for us, and prepare for the coming battle. So awesome, 2 buildings finished at the time there, awesome. So now we have a bigger storage, and we can set up this barrel for whatever we want to have in it. So let's see what we want to have. Maybe some, let's see, some fetch, can we have that? Maybe we can have the small healing tonics, that one for now. And let's see what we're gonna have in this one. Maybe some sheep milk, because we might be getting sheep soon. A sheep would be really nice to have. Inside of here we have plenty of storage to fill up with whatever we desire. I see we also have a green energy potion that we can use to speed up our people in town. This buffs speed the Lydians and makes them less sleepy. But it also causes after effects when they're done. I think they get the reverse effect pretty much. In the past I think it was only a benefit, a bonus. But it was maybe a little bit overpowered, right? So now we have the longhouse working as well, and I think they are steadily working on towards completing this one. It's gonna take a while, because there's some weaving involved with that, there's some furs in that. So we will see how long it's gonna take. It's mostly gonna be waiting for a weaver. But since this building finished over here, I'm actually thinking of removing a few things. I'm gonna remove tables and chairs from here, and instead I'm gonna put inside an furniture with some workbenches for a weaver. So I'm gonna put like a weaver workbench. We're also gonna put a spinning wheel, and I'm also gonna put a loom inside of here. There's a beautiful little cricket. He's actually looting everything. That's awesome, thank you. So let's start with this one first. Maybe that one. I'm not actually sure which side to stand on this one. I'm actually guessing to stand on the other side. However, there's a little arrow when you put out things in the world. Should tell me, at least for me, it feels to me like that arrow should be pointing where you stand. So I think this might be the correct place, or you stand at the side of it. And then we can add a loom. There's some crazy pigs out there as well, I hear. There's some crazy pigs in here. I hear you, piggies. I can hear you. We also got a snowjack stuck in a trap over here, so we're gonna go and pick them up pretty soon, I hope. Making a lot of squeaky noises. So that's gonna be good. We're gonna be doing some weaving in there, and potentially we could also add some storage. Look at that. A little frost. Befriended by Earl the Bone Bearer. A little cute bunny. Let's go ahead and we're gonna put some storage in here. I'm gonna use an corner supply shelf. Thing like that's gonna fit pretty good. And in this one we want to drop some weaving supplies in it, so we have quick access to that. And I'm not sure if we can squeeze in one of those shells in there as well, maybe. But we can go with that one for now at least. So that's good to see that those are done. Then we're waiting for that one. And we also were working on a gate in a previous episode. And I feel like I'm pretty satisfied with it, but since we haven't started to build this, I actually had some ideas for a few changes. So first we're gonna remove these, and why do I do that? Because I want to tag this as a roof so I can hide it whenever I want to. But it will hide the entire thing there, so there's still a connection to the bottom, so here we go. And now tag it as an roof, and then we can just add a back, but we were missing. Like so. And the change I'm gonna do for this one, instead of having a hole like we have now here, which I don't really enjoy to have like this, instead we're actually gonna put a ladder hatch, because we have those with the Ace mod. So we're gonna drop one of these good things over here. Looks a lot better, I think. And we can't really look inside of here. We could redesign it so we could look inside. It really depends on how picky you want to be with it. I could, for example, remove a bit of the walls and then make it possible to look inside of it. Depends on how you want to do it. But this way we should be able to use a ladder to go up to the ladder hatch and then go up here and protect our walls. Okay, we got a daily update. Oh, don't beat it this time. Net worth needs to go up a bit more. But I feel like we will reach there. And let's see then, since we're preparing, let's see if we have the night shield ready. I put the craft one before. Oh, I think we do, maybe. Yeah, I don't see it in there. So let's see here for our soldiers. So we have Anorak and Roloff. So I think one of these two is gonna be our knight. The good thing with keeping Anorak as a footman is a high body means you will deal more damage. But at the same time, a high body also means more health. So it's kind of good for both, really. But maybe I might make roll of my knight. Let's see, I think we need level 2, level 3 for promoting. Here we go, we can do it now, okay. And it's kind of good sometimes if you want to have really strong people. You can level up, for example, if you have an archer, maximize them to level 6, maximize level 6 footman, maximize level 6 lord, maximize level 6 knight, and so on. Because you will keep the health bonuses you get per leveling every profession. So you can get a lot of health that way. Level 1 knight, awesome, look at that, he's fighting here. Practicing with the target dummies at our new longhouse. I really like how this one looks. It's so nice to have something, a little bit of variation inside of town, and we also planted some pear trees over here in the back, so it's gonna be beautiful. And I'm actually thinking of making a temporary road in the back here that kind of goes like that, the curves around a bit. Might reach around here in the back as well. And the good thing with the designing things is that we can always change things later on. So if we don't like what we do, we can always go back later and tweak them right. So let's start like this. Let's move this to a different spot. I might actually put it inside of our halls here. Because if we need to rally our people, maybe go away when there's dangers, or maybe it's like a real cold weather, we can make them all rally inside of our halls and be very secure. So where do we want to have it? I'm kind of leaning towards having it in the back for now. And I might move those or that one later on. But let's have it there for now. So whenever I rally now, everyone will run into the halls. Okay, so let's start doing a little bit more here. And I like these roads to be not perfect. That's how I want them to be. I want them to curve around, and I want them to be a little bit messy. I don't want them to be perfectly curved. That's not the goal. Not for me with this one. I want to feel like my people has been walking here, they've been taking some routes here and there. They haven't really made the road. It has like come because they have been walking there a lot. And that's why they have a road. And we're gonna build this like before in sections. So I'm just gonna start at this basic. And like I said, if it's something we don't like later on, we can always go back and we can tweak it and adjust this to our likings. That's a good thing. That's why I like to do this in small parts every time I want to build these. And if I want to have some stone here, we could add that as a texture. Kind of nice to have. But since I know there's a bug in the game when you combine stone and wood when making floors, that you have to reload the game, I'm gonna skip a few points here. Instead, I'm gonna make it as a new separate building. Then we just add in the stones we're missing, maybe a lighter shade there as well, and then we'll build that as well, and it will work fine. And I will be sharing the crane house with you guys as well. So let me know if you like it or not, or if you want us to do some final tweaks to it and so on. I think it looks pretty nice. I like the idea of having a crane house. And we will be having some longboats, of course, later on. There was some pretty cool suggestions as well to use an Viking ship upside down as a roof, so I'm gonna look into that as well and see if I can manage to make that look good and interesting. And I feel like to make our town even more complete, let's do another road over here. And later on, like I said, we could decide to change it however we like, right? So let's make a road from over here and then make it curve a little bit like so. And a little bit of curving here as well, and maybe it curves again. And that kind of lead up to that, but we can make this as a separate build. And there have been probably a lot of activity here that has probably made it become a lot of dirt here, so I think it makes sense to have a lot of dirt over there. And let's make a few places where we're gonna have some stone as well. And then we'll build that. New building, get some stone, throw it in. Here we go. So that's those little thing with roads. I feel like they're gonna make our town come alive much more. We need to make like a beautiful marketplace later as well. And I'm thinking maybe on this road, potentially, or this road, I'm gonna make my blacksmith building, where we're gonna be forging weapons and armor. And it's a really fun building to do, because you can be really creative with that. But we will also need to have like a proper house for the weaver later on, like this is an temporary place. We're gonna make one for the weaver, we're gonna make so we can have a lot of supplies in there. So let's set this one up, and with Ace there's some handy things when you want to set these up nowadays. So we have this little thing here, load a preset, and Ace has made presets so you can see different names for them. So here would be a fiber fetch supply, here would be for masonry, a pottery, here we got some weaving supplies, so maybe that's the one we want to have, and it's like a preset of different things that we can have set up, so we don't have to go around and click everything. We can still do that, but it can save a lot of time if it works out good for you. And the cool thing is that you can even save your own templates and make your own custom name for it as well. But it's a way, hopefully we'll be saving a little bit of time, since we can gather the resources here, and then we just go here and craft with them. Or to this one. And potentially we can also add a leather-bound chest. It might look pretty good to have in here as well. It's kind of crowded in here, but maybe next to the door over here, we can still stand over there. Then we can have maybe only weaving things in it, because we can also customize these. Earl of Bone Bear, already level 4, that's awesome. Wild game sighted, okay. I don't feel like we need to hunt them, we have enough food, so I don't feel like we do need to go and shoot some innocent animals in the forest now, since we already have enough anyway. Okay, so default store. Oh yeah, that's one for setting into the default. So quest rewards and traded goods will be directly placed in designated default storage if possible. So that's a thing you can do as well, but for this one we can set the none. Then we're gonna go to category, and I think we're gonna do kind of the same. Let's see if we have a fitting one. So here we have weaver storage. Perfect. That's what we want, right? So we can have clothing, tools, finished goods, refined materials. However, maybe we can have capes and cloaks in there. But let's try this category for now. Yeah, let's go with something like that for now. See how it works out. Decorations can go there as well. There's a lot of wild game. Blacksmith level 4, advanced industry. Experience with smelting has gave the blacksmith. Is that correct English? Has given the blacksmith ideas on new and improved the facilities. I feel like that wasn't incorrect, but I could be wrong. I'm not perfect in English, but I felt like that was maybe wrong, right? No? Maybe not. I feel like it was wrong. But now we have a footman, we have a knight. Now we just need to train them up, and I wonder if we have maybe some enemies around. We can go and fight them. Oh, there's a new crypt down here. The necromancer Croffles. The Doom Whisper is already out. Okay, let's go down here. Make sure we have a job enabled, and then we're gonna go and fight some. Get some real world practice. And let's give up and activate some speed as well. Here we are, running out to battle. Hopefully Roloff's gonna level up soon, that's gonna be awesome. And this is the first battle that Evergreen is a cleric as well. That's gonna be interesting. And let's maybe put to build this one. Should we have some banners on it? It could be some banners hanging on it. Since we're going with the yellow banners, we may as well use them here too. So perhaps the smaller ones. I feel like it's kind of nice to have banners hanging at the gates, so you know what town you're kind of going to, right? Or maybe they should be hanging on these instead. Let's have them like that, kind of more centered, looking better I think. Birka gate small. Because I do consider that small. We can have some bigger gates later on probably. Okay, we arrived at the destination and let's go towards the enemies over here. So let's see how this is gonna go. I think it should be going pretty good. Let's stop over here, that should be good. They don't dare to go outside it seems. I guess I have the upper hand then. BANTO, the Great Protector, Chieftain level 2, nice. Okay, I think it's gonna go pretty good actually. It's kind of fun to fight some undead from time to time. And this can prepare us for the Ogo battle, because this battle with the Warhorns, they are quite dangerous. Invaders, is that a different group? Oh no! Why did you come and backstab me while I'm busy? Okay, let's rally my people. That means they're gonna be running inside of our halls. Okay. I think we should maybe run back home then. Let's do that directly. I think our people will be able to hold out for a little bit of a while. At least everyone is running inside. Get inside of the halls, everyone. The Varanus is at the door. I wonder how much health that has. It's going down for sure, yeah. This is such a long run. I didn't expect to get the backstab while we were outside. Now everyone's running out to fight them. Go together, Birka. You can beat them. I believe in you guys. I think our people are going to be back here to protect soon. We are going to be heading towards... I think they're doing pretty good down there, but let's go attack this guy first. Is he practicing on my practice target, the dummies? It's like, I'm preparing for the battle. I gotta go and practice a bit. So I'm gonna use him as a practice doll now instead. Shoot some arrows at him. You can do it. Let's unrally people so they can run outside. Run away from him. The big guy is still in there, so let's send everyone inside to attack him instead. I hope we can defeat them. I really hope so. We don't have a lot of damage at the moment. We have a little bit at least, but not a huge amount. They love destroying doors though, as you can see. That's like the main focus, destroying doors. Oh no, my archer is getting kinda low. Let's get him outside if we can. He's one of the main damage dealers, so it's good to keep him alive. I hope everyone stays alive, but he deals a lot of damage. So we should look into getting some more tonics as well. This one gives speed, right? But we can also make some that give some health, we can give some protection, and courage and so on, so they can give a lot of things. Let's focus on this guy. Or maybe the small guy in the back first. This should go down pretty quickly, I think. There's still one guy fighting dummies outside. Should we rally everyone? Make them come together? Maybe they can help a bit. Yeah, go slap them. Here you go. A town is coming together to defeat the Varanus. That's awesome. Okay, there we go. Let's go for this guy. You're not gonna break my practice targets, man. They are for us. That's not your practices. You have to practice somewhere else, man. This is mine. Okay, there we go. Eventually we won the battle, it seems. So that's one of the dangers with having it open up here, that we can get attacked in the back, right? But since we just got invaded, I think it should be pretty safe. However, I think our troops might need some treatment for now. So we will go towards them later on. But I probably got some pretty good experience from that battle, actually. BANTO halfway to level 3, that's good. Halfway to level 2. And almost level 2. And then let's see, Roloff, he's halfway to level 3, that's good. That means we can have some better equipment, but we did get quite a lot of wounds. Ointment or any compress, this one is ointment or any bandage. So ointment seems like a pretty common treatment. So we're making some salves down here, that's good. Compresses, we need thread. Let's see, let's make sure... Yeah, we need these, right? So what I want to do... I want to make sure we always try to like maintain some fat. So we keep making with those. And we can also do that maybe potentially with wool as well. Once we get a shepherd, we're going to get a lot of wool. I wonder if you can turn off the wild game notification. It's kind of cool with Northern Lions that you can hunt them. But I feel like it's a bit too many of them. It's such a like minor event, right? So here we got a water planter, and maybe we want to try to grow something in it. And let's try it over here then, I guess. We have 4 new ones here. And maybe we can have them somewhere else, I don't know. They can be really nice as decorations as well. So for example, if you want to have them, let's just give this a try for fun. We put two there, we can grow some flowers over there. What are these guys doing? You're like stuck in time, it looks like. Go away, silly people. They were just like doing the death stare against the target dummy. He's doing it again, BANTO. Is it because the Varanus was like hitting them and now they don't know what you're gonna do? Or is it because they're still building the building? I have never seen this before. You do not look very happy, at least. Do the death stare, BANTO. He's after all the gravekeeper. Okay, that gate is coming along nicely. And we could also lock off like with the walls at this side as well, but I might want to keep that potentially open for now, or we can lock it from here and up, but it's gonna be a big build, so I think I will wait with that. One thing we can do to potentially make it a tiny bit more secure would be to make a kind of silly protection up here, which would be something like this. It's not gonna look good or anything. Drag it up like that, nothing can walk over, and then what we can do here would be to remove that. Then we could add in a door or two. So yeah, let's go with at least one door. Then people can't just walk in at least. And we can make it more beautiful later, but we just go in basics, we can do it quick. Just so people don't run straight in. The Smith of Ryan has arrived to the desert with some armory. I don't feel like buying anything or that, but I'm gonna see. I often have a lot of bones. Oh, look at the amount of copper we got. I'm gonna sell a bit of that. I got some bones again. Okay, there we go. So I think town is probably becoming a lot cleaner now. I'm kind of almost thinking of moving these things down to the harbor for now. And maybe they can be crafting a bit down in the harbor for a while. Because we have a lot of storage down there, so it could be a pretty good spot for it for now. So let's see, this one, maybe have it next to the corner over here. And we have a chest that could be along this one. And then we have another one of these. Maybe have it over there. We're trying to make it also look kind of decent at the same time. And this one is freaking huge, so let's put this one over here. And this one... Do we have a good spot? Maybe up here. Ah, that's too low roof though. Oh, over here it could be. And the carpenter, he could be working in the harbor, right? So maybe he would be working over here next to the water. He will have a nice view over the water. That's gonna be great. I wouldn't mind having that. It would be awesome. And I guess we can store some newly crafted things here, but it looks kind of weird maybe to have it outside. So we can drop them in here, I guess. Yeah, this should be fine. And a little shopping block for chopping some wood. And maybe this one will be... Yeah, we can have this one here as well. That's gonna make the harbor a little bit more lively as well. So there we go, everything is getting moved over. That could be so nice. Gonna make it look a little bit cleaner, and I think I'm gonna move the well to a new spot actually. And we may have a few different wells, but let's see if we can find a good spot to dig one. And we can also rotate these around, so I'm kind of thinking this corner would be a nice spot for it. Yeah, let's give one there. And did you know, by the way guys, if you dig a well close to water, it will actually be digging up faster because you're close to water, so they will find the water faster. That's pretty cool. And I think we may have more than one, maybe. At least later we will have more than one, but for now maybe just go with this one. And then we can just destroy this one. And I think we should be able to do that if we go inside and take this one, right? I kind of wish there were like a destroy button somewhere here to remove it or something. There we go. So we beat it, another one joined. Valin Latson, he joined up on our roof, or she I guess. She joined up on our roof, that's the weirdest position I see someone join my town. Never seen that before. Always gotta be a first time, right? Okay, let's see our little herbalist water planters. So here we have some brown lily pad and red algae. We got leeches algae from that one, robust, and oh, so here's the robust one. That was the thing that I was looking for. We needed that for something, and I think it was inside of here. Yeah, for like undead cordial, for example. Here we have another one, common solve, so we need that one. That's gonna be awesome. Grown some lily pads. And outside of a longhouse, let's see what we're gonna grow here. What are we mostly missing? Let's see for the, like, if we're gonna make some tonics. So this one is mild, and this one is mild as well. Okay, so we're gonna need some robust herbs later on. So I think I'm just gonna go over some beautiful flowers on this one. So I'm gonna go for roses in both of these. And I'm thinking of maybe disabling this one. If enabled, whenever the resource is fully grown, the herbalist or grower will harvest it. Disabling this can be useful when plus sign is displayed next to the amount harvested. It means the planter will also provide resources over time without having to harvest or wait for it to grow again. So if I disable it now, it should still grow it up, right, but never harvest it. But if you let it get a plus sign, it will always look beautiful, but you can also harvest it. Pretty cool. Or you will be able to get the things from it. So this is a weird, strange bug going on here. I don't really like it. Maybe if we disable job, at least it can do something else. And both BANTO and Anorak is super tired, like I'm gonna go back to bed because now we're tired. But now Tiamo, the mason, is here to repair them. Awesome, maybe they will start working on them. Thank you, Tiamo. Thank you, thank you. Super cool of you. Okay, so let's see our soldiers now. Sim. What kind of equipment do you get? Do you have like a spiky quiver now? Do you have a better bow? Because I think I did queue up to do a better bow. We got a Northern bow. BANTO, he got an iron mace, a bronze Northern shield, so a little bit of an upgrade, but he could still get some better chest armor. And the rack is level 1, can't really get too much better things. Roll-off is level 2, might be able to get something. So let's see with the blacksmith what we can do in here. Oh, so that's level 3, short steel Northern sword. And we need an enhanced blacksmith anvil to make that one, so it's gonna be a little bit later on. A little bit later on. But we should be able to do and use this one. An iron short Northern swords, and maybe we can do 2 of those. And I'm pretty sure we made one of those axes before. I'm not sure if we're using it at the moment, and the rack is only level 1, so can't really use any good equipment for now, but it feels like we do not have any... Did queue up to make quite a few armors before. Okay, we get the steel swords, bronze Northern axes, steel axe. We have found quite a few things. A giant bone mace. Okay. So we don't really have any upgraded protection yet. I'm gonna actually put to make 2 of them at the top here. Can be used by footmen and also from the lord, but not for the knight. So what one? This one. That's for the knight. And also lord and... Is it footman as well, maybe? I think it's only lord and knight. So I'm gonna queue up to do one of those as well. And let's keep this at the top, so that's gonna be a nice sweet upgrade we're gonna get soon. And also let's make sure we make an headgear as well. Then we're gonna feel a little bit more ready for the upcoming battle. But guys, this is gonna be it for today with Stonehearth. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm looking forward to improve our troops a bit more, get some better equipment, get some better healing things with a herbalist, and level up our people overall. And maybe in the next episode or the next after that one, we will go to and look what Ogo wants with us. But guys, thanks for checking out this episode. If you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like on the video. If you have name suggestions or building suggestions, let me know in the comments. And I also want to thank my members here on YouTube as well for supporting me as a member. So thank you for that. And I hope to see you guys soon again. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day. Take care everyone.